What's good? Hey, hi, hello. So I'm coming to you with like my first official video. And I decided that we should talk about Drag Race season 13. It's the start of a new beginning, and I figured it would be fun to kind of talk about the girls, talk about the looks, talk about what we might be expecting. Personally, I'm the biggest Drag Race fan that I know. And I'm just excited. It's a new season, new year, new girls. So, something to look forward to. And just so y'all know, don't do drag. Big fan of drag. Watched every season since it started coming out. So I am very, very, very excited to see what's to come. I've already looked at the girls, so this is more of just a review rather than a first impressions. So let's jump into it. And heads up, I have my laptop here to go over this stuff because I'm not gonna remember off the dome. What? So, first thing, like just the cast photo itself, very vibrant, very fun, very into the fact that they're doing pastels instead of like the usual vivid, bright colors that we are used to with Drag Race. So that's exciting. And now let's just go into the girls. So we have Denali. Super excited for her. She's from Chicago. First impression, her personality is really bubbly. She seems like a very nice girl. But then let's get into the look. She said that she's like an ice skater from what I remember, and I could kind of see that in the look. It's giving me very Frozen Princess, that kind of vibe. Her makeup is beautiful, very like doll-eyed, so that's fun to see as well. And she's from Chicago. She's sisters with, I believe, Camilla Fox, who is also another legend in Chicago. So they've been wanting Camilla to go on the show for a while, so I'm excited that we have Denali because I'm sure Chicago is very excited to see her. And next one is Elliott with 2 T's. So personally, out of all the looks that I saw from the cast, hers is not the most exciting, but I will say it's clean and put together and super beautiful. She is a gorgeous girl. She's from Vegas, I believe, but I've never heard of her before. So I'm excited to see what she has to do. And her look is like a nice soft peach with some accents of blue, giving you very housewife. I really appreciated the leg on the pant. Like, we don't really see that much in drag. I feel like the top was super extra and flamboyant and the leg was simple, and I thought that was cute, but again, in comparison to some of the other girls' promo looks, it wasn't the most exciting in the world. But she's gorgeous, and she did a split in the promo, so who knows, she could be exciting. Ooh, next one is Got Mick, and I'm excited. So first off, they're gorgeous. They're super stunning. Diego Montoya did that look, which like Diego Montoya usually does finales. Like Diego Montoya does like really extravagant looks. So the fact that she was able to get Diego for a promo look means that she got connections. So go off. And makeup stunning. She seems like a goofy, what's the word for it? Like just a goofy California girl, you know? So that's a sign. Also, very excited to see that very excited to see that they are the first like open and out trans queen to be on the show. I know we had Peppermint, we had Gia, but this is the first time like on a regular season where we're going into it, we know that they're trans. So that's very fun, and we need that kind of representation. Hopefully we can get more trans queens in the upcoming future. God knows that I want Sasha Colby to be on a season ASAP. Also, Chiquitetas from New York City. I love her. But yeah, going back to the look, it has blue and pink. It has kind of like a garter situation. with a corset, with the titties out. The headpiece is beautiful. The face is painted flawlessly. Gamek is super excited when it comes to the aesthetic visual aspect of drag. I'm excited to see how they are in terms of performance. But from the jump, first impression, gorge. Can't wait to see more of her. Ooh, okay. So now we're gonna go into Joey J. Joey J is from Arizona, I believe. Arizona? Phoenix? My memory might be wrong. Their standout is the fact that they don't wear wigs. Kudos to you. I am happy that you are on that journey. I don't know if I will join you on that journey. I think that they having a great look, but personally, I don't know. I might get tired of the non-wearing of the wig. That's just me. That's just me. I like that the wig brings you like a little bit more of a flair, of a character, you know what I mean? It changes you from one look to the other. I feel like if you just stay with your natural hair, there's just so much you could do with your natural hair if you're not dyeing it every single time you go out. But I will say they're charismatic. They had a really fun meet the queens. I like their personality. Their impression of Kandy Muse was very funny, and we'll get into Kandy later. But Joey J, I'm excited to see what they do. They seem like they could be a good performer. They are charismatic, so I'm just hoping the best for them. And in terms of the fashion of the look, it's not my favorite. It just isn't. I don't like the train. It like had a lacy train, and for some reason that just reminds me of Rainbow. Like the material reminds me of the store Rainbow here in New York. So that's just that. I feel like if it didn't have the train, and if it was just maybe a skirt without the pants, or more elaborate pants, then I would be more sold on the look. I just feel like there's a lot going on, but I still think that they could be a fierce second queen. So, ooh, okay. I'm excited for this one. Kamoira Hall. Kamoira Hall, I love her, first off. I've known about Kamoira for a long time. She's from Chicago, another gorgeous, gorgeous queen. I believe their drag mother was Taj Mahal, RIP, which means that they are sisters with Dita Ritz, maybe. And also Jada Essence Hall and Soju, so that's exciting. Based off the look alone, she's gorgeous. She said that she's not really a look queen, that she's a glamour queen, and I see that. It's very pin-up-y, with the feathers, well, showgirls, not really pin-up. She had the rhinestone wig, which is gorgeous. Everything was coiffed beautifully. Her personality seems to be really humble and really sweet. So I can't wait to see her on TV. I think that Kamoira has been, for me, one of the girls I want to see on TV for a long time, because she's just been so known in the scene. So I'm excited to see what kind of looks she does. And also, she's a Bob Mackie doll. Like, she is one of the dolls. She has original Bob Mackies, I believe, which is crazy if you know about Bob Mackie. Root wears Bob Mackie, Cher wears Bob Mackie, like, incredible. So I'm excited to see the looks. I think that she's gonna bring us some old classic glamour drag, which you can't go wrong with that. You can't, it's too good. Next queen is going to be my Lord and Savior, my favorite queen that is going to be on Drag Race for season 13, Kandy fucking Muse. Kandy fucking Muse looks gorgeous. And this Diego Montoya look, again, another Diego, hard to get for a promo look. I don't understand how they pulled it, but they did. And she looks stunning, very pin-up. I love the fact that we have the skirt with the cutout stirrup situation, garter stirrup item happening with the panty out. She has a beautiful corset which nips in her waist, and she has the greatest shape. Beyond like her just looking gorgeous, her personality is amazing. The Meet the Queens had me dying, like legitimately laughing my ass off the entire time. And I'm a back shaver now. Like, I am a fan of Kandy. Call me a back shaver. I will shave her back anytime she wants, because she's fucking hilarious. I've seen her live a handful of times here in New York, and she could turn it I'm just excited. I know that she's gonna bring drama, looks, performance. She could do it all. She has a song with Alaska ready. What can she not do? Legitimately. So, Kandy Muse, to me, top four, if not the winner of the season. I'm excited for her. Okay, LaLa-Ri. Let's talk about LaLa-Ri. She's from Atlanta, Georgia, and from the jump, she's gorgeous. That face is stunning. I love that she has a more simplistic approach with makeup where, you know, it feels like it's very natural beauty, very natural femme beauty, and she's pretty. I will say the look is not my fave. I just think that there's a lot of elements we're still not having a lot, like having the items on the thigh, having the pink chains, the bolero, having the gloves, and all that. I just feel like with the striped corset, I don't know, to me it's just not enough while also being too much at the same exact time. But her personality was very infectious, super bubbly, super sweet. She seems like a down-to-earth Southern girl, and I'm excited to see what she does on the show. I hope that she could bring us a little bit more of an elevated look, but if not, I know that she'll be entertaining just by the fact that she is so sweet. And I think that America will fall in love with her. But the look, not my fave. Her as an individual, I love. I can hang out with her. I would want like throwback shots with LaLa-Ri. Oh, and she could dance. I saw the videos from her Instagram. She's killing it. So yeah, I think that she'll be great performance-wise, but I hope that she brings better looks than what she brought into this promo. Alright, our next girl is Olivia Lux, another New York City queen. She's from Brooklyn. She is not as seasoned as some of the other New York City queens, but you wouldn't be able to tell based off of her look. She's gorgeous. I'm loving this like peplum train situation. I don't really think I've seen a look like this ever. And I don't remember who made it. I don't know if it was Florence Lee or Domino Couture. I think it's Domino, but she looks gorgeous. The gloves are amazing. The gloves that go around the back that are connected, I think was stunning. She's a very talented queen. She could sing. She could play the piano. Apparently, like she does like some cabaret situations. And she is dropped dead stunning. I haven't seen a girl look that pretty in a while. Well, lies, but but she's actually gorgeous, and I'll drag pretty as fuck too. So I'm excited for Olivia Lux. She seemed super sweet in her Meet the Queens, like super bubbly and kind and warm. So I think that she's going to be fun to watch. And also, I'm just excited to see her in like acting and singing challenges. I think that she'll be able to bring a lot to the game. And she's only been doing drag for a year. Like, it's very much like a Valentine story. Like, oh, I've only done it for 10 months and you come out looking incredible. So I'm excited to see what she does. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if she brings more looks like that, oof, oof. Okay. Ooh, all right, we have yet another New York City queen. We have Miss Rose, who I've also seen live here in New York. She's hilarious. She brings looks. She could do her makeup. She's funny. She could sing. She could act, I'm sure. So she's kind of like the full package. In terms of the look, a lot of people don't like this. Like, I don't hate it. I just don't like that it's all similar textures. I just feel like if she had, it's like a poofy arm, very V-cut dress that's a mini with has a slit that comes around and ruches a little bit, while also having these metallic pink leggings that go into the shoe that matches. And I think that it's like in concept it's gorgeous. I just think that maybe if she mixed the textures a little bit, I would have read a little bit more interesting on photo. But I can't deny that it's a pretty look. Like, it's put together. You can't say that she look is bad. You just might not agree with the choices. but she looks gorgeous. I love the hair. That was a different choice. Not many queens do hair like that, so shout out to you, Rose. I've seen Rose on the exchange rate, I believe, and she's funny. She's a good time gal. She likes to drink. She was part of Stephanie's child, so we know that she's talented. Sisters with Jan. So there's that element as well. We have a lot of legacy drag queens on the show, meaning that like they've had sisters or mothers on previous seasons, and I think that she could bring a lot of entertainment into this cast. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna do well. Would hate to have her like go home first. That'd be insane. But Rose is gorgeous. Rose is gorgeous. She's gonna bring a lot. Okay, another one I'm super excited about, Symone. Bitch, this hair, the hair is incredible. It was made by Gigi, her drag sister. I'm assuming they're drag sisters. They're part of the same house, so. But the hair was incredible. Like, it was so good. She said it was inspired by some artist. I don't have it because I'm recording on my phone. But it was inspired by some artist. She has 13 hoops in her hair. I'm assuming because of season 13 hoops. It had her name in it. The wardrobe is very early 2000s, but very like streetwear early 2000s. So we have the baggy pants, we have the boxers, and then it's also like a little bit androgynous because it has the boxers with the thong that matches the pants. Gorgeous detail. We have like the tube top, but it's also like a masculine approach to the tube top because it has the collar and button downs of what would be like a regular button down shirt. She also has a grill and hoops that say her name. She calls herself the Ebony Enchantress. Like, she is doing it for me. She's also a pretty good performer. I saw her video for Mickey's on YouTube, where she was like in this afro and just fully putting like a Brooklyn Queen stunt. And I love that. So I'm excited to see Symone. Her personality is super and like contagious, I guess is the word. Super sweet. She seems like she would be a good time gal. I love a look queen, especially a look queen of color, a black look queen. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what she brings. She said that she's focused on making sure that her drag is rooted in Black womanhood, and I think that that's beautiful, and we deserve to see more of that. So I'm ready to see what Symone could bring. I'm ready. I know that she's gonna bring looks on looks on looks. Okay, so then we have Tamisha Iman. Tamisha Iman. She is our pageant motherly figure of the season. And usually I'm excited to see those queens. I feel like pageant queens have a bad rep, but Jada Essence Hall already changed that last season in terms of winning. We have also had Trinity the Tuck, who is a pageant queen that a lot of people think wouldn't have done well, like from first impressions, because they're like, oh, she's like too pageanty, which ended up doing well. So I'm excited to see what Tamisha could bring. And yeah, I mean, the dress isn't my favorite. It's like a classic pageant gown, but she said that she makes her own stuff. She says that she's not inspired by fashion, that she inspires fashion, and that she tries to like create the trends. So maybe she kept it simple for the promo and really just up the looks for the runway. We'll see. But I'm sure that she's gonna perform incredibly. I'm sure she's going to have a very great dynamic with the girls, especially with Lala V, who is a drag daughter, which we haven't seen on the show. To have a drag daughter and a drag mother on the same season, I don't think we've seen that. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But excited, very excited for Tamisha Iman. I think that she's gonna be a good time. Tina Burner. So Tina Burner has been one of those queens that have been rumored to be on Drag Race for year after year after year. Another New York City girl. She is hilarious. I've seen her live once and I was dying. Tina Burner has a great personality, has a great sense of humor. Her looks, personally, I think that she looks gorgeous a lot, but in this promo look, it's not my favorite. I could appreciate the gown, I could appreciate the little details of the eyelets with the cross detailing, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I think it has a lot to do with the color and her matching it with that wig rather than the actual garment itself, but that's just me. She still looks gorgeous though, she still looks great. I know she's gonna do well on the show. She's a campy queen who has a good sense of humor, doesn't take herself too seriously. I mean, her name is Tina Burner, if Tina, you know? But I saw on, I forgot who's live. No, it was about the drag queen where she said that like her name comes from like burning Tina, the drug. So I see you, Miss Tina Burner. Also, I could be misconstruing that. Who knows? Eh. And then we have our last queen, which is Utica Queen. I forgot where she is from. Where the hell? Minnesota? Minneapolis? She is an interesting queen. I loved her outfit. I love that she made her outfit. It had like hats on hats on hats. There was a whole bunch of gingham, super beautiful. I didn't really enjoy the two-tone lip, but that's just a personal preference. Okay, she has every right to do whatever she wants, but it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. Her personality is insane. Her laugh is insane. Shout out to her. I think that she's gonna do pretty well in the season, based off of just the fact that she can make her own looks and that she has a ridiculous personality. She seems like a theater kid through and through. So she should be a good time. And Utica was the last girl from the season 13 cast. So what do you guys think? I think that this season is going to be very exciting. I think that they are going to bring the looks, especially Symone. Kandy got Mick. I'm looking out for y'all's looks heavy. I think that we're gonna get some performances, especially from like Denali, Tamisha and Mon, maybe even La Vie. I think that she's gonna pull the party. And we're gonna get some good comedy with girls like Kandy, Rose, Tina Burner. Utica is gonna bring the creativity. Kamoira is gonna bring the classic aspect of drag, as well as Tamisha. And I just can't wait. Georgia is gonna bring like the little punkiness that we love to see, like almost like a Layla McQueen. Not to compare, but here we are. So I'm excited. I think that they're gonna do a great job, and I can't wait to see the first episode. I really hope that they get the opportunity to do some type of touring in the near future. This pandemic has not been gracious to the queens, to say the least. So I'm hoping that they've pushed through and make the best of this opportunity. So yeah, that's the end of my video. If you enjoyed my opinion, thanks. I would enjoy a like, or if you subscribe, you know, would really appreciate that. I'm just starting, and I figured that like, let me do something that I enjoy talking about, because it'll make it easy and like a nice little transition. So stick around. I'm gonna be talking about the episodes. I'm gonna be talking about the looks. We're gonna have a good time, gal. Okay, bye, peace, see you later.